1 minute she was cool, she was fine, she laid back for a minute. Next thing I know, she was dead.
Hey family, and welcome back to another episode on our true crime series. So today, you guys, we will be talking about 17-year-old Zion Foster, who was last seen January 4th after she asked to go with her cousin. Now, Zion is such a beautiful girl, and she had this wonderful relationship with her mom. Now, just like any other parent, you know, with teenagers, when you go somewhere, you share your location or you tell them where you're going, right? So, everywhere Zion would go, her mama would require her to share her location. This one particular day, she asked if she could go hang out with her favorite cousin, who was 23-year-old Jalen. Her mom agreed to it, but told her to, you know, share your location when you get to where you're going. So this particular day, she forgot to share her location. However, her cousin did show up to her home, pick her up, and they went back to Jalen's home where his children were. They did decide to smoke marijuana. His children was upstairs and they were downstairs. At one point, Jalen didn't know if Zion had passed out or if she was still alive after smoking the marijuana. He did say that he was that high that he couldn't tell if she was dead or alive, basically. And this is the crazy part. This is the part that really gets me, because in the event of, he decided, his logic was, he sat there for about 10 minutes because he was so high, debating on what to do. So after, you know, time went by, he decided to gather Zion's body, put her in the trunk, and drive her to a dumpster and dump her body in this dumpster. And that part gets me, because I'm not understanding how the first thing you think about is gathering your cousin's body, putting your cousin in a trunk, and driving them to a dumpster instead of calling her mom or calling 911 and dealing with the consequences later. This what makes me believe it's more to this story. Jalen then proceeded to go pick up his fiance from work and go about his life like nothing happened. So the next day, he ends up calling Zion's mother, who is Sierra, basically saying, looking for Zion, like he didn't pick her up or like nothing happened. And so her mom, you know, was hysterical because she's looking for her baby, and she's telling him, you know, didn't you come pick her up last night? Like, didn't she get in the car with you last night? And he's telling her, no, she didn't get in the car with me. I don't understand why she would lie on me like that, but I haven't seen her. So at this point, you know, her mom is going crazy. She's looking for her baby. She's putting up flyers. She's talking to the police. She's doing all of that. And Jalen is in cahoots. He's right behind her, hanging up flyers, and doing the whole nine. Well, it gets to the point where Jalen's phone records show that him and Zion was together, and they were gonna do a lie detector test on him, which he never showed up for. So, not long after that, Jalen showed up with a lawyer to expose the truth. And he did say, you know, she came over, they smoked the marijuana, they got so high that he couldn't think straight, he didn't know what was going on, he didn't know whether she was dead or alive, he didn't know what to do, so he decided to, you know, go dump her body in a dumpster because he allegedly felt like she was dead.
One, I did turn myself in. Yes, I lied, but I was not in the right state of mind. There was no way for me to prepare for a situation like that. I was scared.
I'm not totally clear on the situation. And the report is rather sketchy with respect to the situation.
And I will fill Your Honor in on some of those details.
I appreciate it. But what the report suggests is that you had contact with the individual. The police questioned you regarding that contact. You didn't tell them the truth associated with the contact. Then you, once confronted with information that you were not telling the truth, you came forward and told them that you disposed of the body. I mean, that's all. That leaves a whole lot out there that's unaccounted for from the court's perspective. But what circumstances are you talking about?
Well, when she died, it was just random. Like, from my end of it.
What do you mean?
I was terrified. Literally from that point on, I didn't know what to do. I wasn't in the right state of mind for anything. And I turned myself in. They didn't present me with anything. After getting my thoughts together.
So did you explain how she passed?
I don't know exactly how she passed, what caused her to pass. I just know 1 minute she was cool, she was fine, she laid back for a minute. Next thing I know, she was dead. I don't know what caused it. I did not cause it or anything like that. I reacted stupidly off of fear and panic like I've never felt before in my life. Literally.
Well, I mean, people are sitting around and somebody just passes. I mean, did you think about calling 911 or something like that?
No, not at the time. We were smoking. We were on marijuana as well, so my mental state wasn't in any logical spectrum. I was just immediately just terrified. Like, that's the only words I can use to describe the moment.
Are you telling me that you're stoned, she's stoned, you think she dies, and then you dispose of the body? Just like that? That was your choice?
I sat for a minute and I didn't know what to do. I just did not know what to do. It's like,
I mean, the first thing that came to your mind, I'm trying to understand with the limited information I have, that this person passed away in your presence, and your first thought is, well, I gotta get rid of the body.
My first thought was how bad it looked to start with. It's like, how do I explain what happened? I don't know why she died or what it caused her to die. And just a lot of possibility just popped in my head, and I was just reacting off of just innate fear. I don't know. Literally, I don't do anything. I just didn't know what to do. Literally, I literally did not know what to do. I sat for at least 10 minutes sitting there. Like, what do I do? Who do I call? My kids are upstairs. We just got into this place after struggling for 2 years to get it, and everything is falling down.
I won't have any conversation in this court.
And I wish I could take it back. I would have called the ambulance, called her mom, because her mom's so sweet. Her mom is so sweet. And I just knew. I wish I could take it back. Nobody been in the situation. At the very least, they'd be able to be like, okay, this happened, confirm this, and everybody has some sort of peace right now, you know? But
and the next day, the trash, people came and got her, and her body was compressed. So as of right now, they are in a landfill looking for any type of, anything
that would have DNA.
That would have DNA from Zion. So as of right now, they did discover a piece of mail from Detroit around the same time frame that Zion went missing. So that is a positive lead that they have as of right now. Her mom is trying to stay strong because she has other children. She had 6 children.
Like trash. Put my baby in a dumpster. And then afterward proceeded to go get his girlfriend from work and carry on with life as if nothing happened.
Zion's mother says she's living with a pain that's unbearable because for weeks she says she's known about what allegedly happened the night on January 4th, but she kept the grisly details to herself to protect the investigation.
I can't even fathom my baby in the casket. And I can't fathom her being just in a trash heap.
But Wednesday, after leaving a Macomb County courtroom for Jalen Brazer's hearing, she says she could no longer hold it in. The mother of 6 went to social media to vent and let the world know what she says Detroit police told her about her daughter's disappearance.
It's not a pain that you can escape from. It's not a pain that you can sleep away or cry away or medicate away.
So she's trying to stay strong for her children as well as herself. Her cousin is going to jail for this, and as of right now, the information that I have gathered is he's going to jail for lying to the police. They haven't discovered any remains of Zion to charge him with murder, even though he did confess of dumping her body in a dumpster. So as of right now, they are still taking donations to help with the finding of Zion. So anything, if you want to donate, I'll leave all the information down below. But I definitely believe her family deserves justice, because it blew my mind. Like, I got so angry reading this, because that baby is only 17 years old, you know what I mean? And she just wanted to go hang with her favorite cousin, you know what I mean? Like, kids do things, you know? I don't promote any type of drugs, smoking marijuana, or anything, but people do stuff, you know what I mean? And even in the event of, you know, going to hang with, you know, a family member and getting high, smoking weed, or doing whatever you're doing, she should have been safe. You know what I mean? That should have been a safe place. And in the event that she wasn't safe, he should have known to get help. Call for help. It don't matter how high you are. You can deal with those consequences later, as long as she is alive and well. Now, she could have very much been alive and you just dumped her body, but you didn't even try to get her help. And that's what blows me, honestly. So I really, 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 you know, hate this for her family, but I definitely hope they find any remains on Zion so her mom can get that closure. This was a tough one, y'all. Like, just watching this, it blew me. It literally blew me. If you have any true crime series that you want us to cover, please leave them down below in the comment section. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. Also, leave us a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so you won't miss the next upload. We love you guys. We thank you for watching our videos, and we will see you in the next one.